are certain areas of the body that seem to collect fat. Even when you exercise and diet, you can't really reduce just that area. Thanks to a new cutting-edge procedure called Vanquish Me, you can reduce specific pockets of fat, and it can all be done on your lunch hour. And when I said cutting edge, there's no cutting involved. Our next guest says she was able to slim down a few pant sizes in just a few weeks. Here to explain how it works, welcome Dr. Shalina Lodgy from Dr. Shell Wellness and Medical Spa and her patient, Paula Idrobo.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Dr. Shell, we say in the title of your place, Dr. Shell Wellness and Medical Spa.
Right.
It is important to you that people don't just look good, they got to feel good from the inside out.
Absolutely. You know, you always want to start within. If you don't feel well, and if you feel broken inside, and if you have symptoms such as fatigue, insomnia, weight gain, mood swings, depression, anxiety, low libido, all of those things affect us as women and men. Yeah. We are all affected by this, especially as we get more mature and as we're aging.
Right.
Things are changing in our bodies, so you want to focus within first.
All right, and then Paola, our bodies change after we have kids.
Yes.
So you have how many children?
Two.
Two.
A 7 and a 6-year-old.
Did you notice differences after you had those children?
Absolutely. In my 20s, I could take the weight off really quickly, especially in the abdomen. I barely ever gained it there. And after I hit my 30s and had 2 kids, it was a lot harder to take off. And then I just didn't have the energy to really work out or even, really want to cook.
Yeah.
So it became a lot harder, especially in the abdomen area, legs, or things like that.
All right, so what you do, Dr. Shell, is you kind of balance this out and say, okay, let's make sure that your body is in optimum condition to help you to begin with.
Yes, because you don't want to have your patients come in and spend a lot of money and not be balanced from inside. So we always like to talk to our patients about their lifestyle, get them balanced on bioidentical hormones. So really evaluate what's going on with their hormones, with the estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, maybe do pellets. Imagine where their thyroid is. So really test it, because if your thyroid is not doing what it's supposed to do, forget the metabolism working.
Gone.
It's gone. And then your adrenal hormones. So all of those have to be balanced so you feel energized and revitalized, and then
let the fun begin. Okay. So there are several things out there that help us to get rid of fat without having to do surgery. You mentioned earlier how certain things need to be really lifted and tucked a whole bit.
Correct.
But,
absolutely.
So in your office, what you do is you wait to see what really works and what really works for which person.
Correct. It has to be customized, Deborah. So there are several technologies out there. We've done cool sculpting in my office for many years, and that was the best procedure then. And still, even now, we'll do cool sculpting as a combination approach for certain smaller areas. But if you want to look at somewhat larger areas where you want to go all the way around.
Why did your eyes come down
No.
here, though? She did. Her eyes, it was very subtle, but they kind of went right. Okay, I do want to look at that right there.
You do
okay?
want to look at that
That's what
right
you looked at, Paula, you're
Exactly.
saying.
Yes, well, that wasn't the main reason. The reason I found Dr. Shell was I was extremely tired all the time. I work, I've got 2 kids, so I just didn't have a lot of energy, and then I was really cranky with my husband, with the kids. So at first I thought that was normal. I was like, well, you've got 2 young kids, of course, everybody's going to be cranky.
It is normal. It's what happens when you have those hormone imbalances, but we can fix it.
Yes,
we know how to fix it.
I didn't know that, but finally I just got sick of it, and I was like, I have to find a solution. My mother had thyroid problems, hormonal problems, so I finally found Dr. Shell, and that was the first thing we did, and that's what I really liked. Instead of just trying to say, well, here, get on this meal plan, or
right, which eating good is still another part of
only that, or do a machine. Let's really find out what the root of the problem was. So I had some hormonal imbalances.
But we got through the hormonal imbalances. Now we're moving on over here to the back.
And then
Vanquish Me.
So Vanquish Me is great because, as Paulo can say, we can go front, get the sides, as well as go all the way to the back. So we have a procedure.
Is it laser? What is this?
It's radio frequency, which is great because what we're doing is we're actually heating the fat up to 120 degrees without any damage or any effect to the skin, the hair follicles, the sweat glands, the muscles. Yes, right there, Deborah, we can just get it all. So what's great is you can get your abdomen, you can get your love handles, you can get your back fat, you can get your arms. This is a great treatment where we can do your arms as well as your inner and outer thighs in the same treatment. 30 minutes and you get inner and outer thighs, and 30 minutes to the other inner and outer thigh.
And this is amazing because I think this technology is the one that gives you the quickest results,
Absolutely.
doesn't it?
So 4 treatments, 1 week apart, and you are just done at that time.
Okay,
if you look at Paula.
This is Paula right here. Okay, and then I have some pictures right over here, so that you can see that the difference in the and then look at the side, look at the love handles. Wow.
It's amazing.
That is just downright gone.
So that's, yeah, the same jeans, the same clothes that she wore in both of those pictures. And this is after 4 treatments, 1 week after the 4th treatment.
All right, so the fat cell is kind of, as much trouble as it causes us, it's kind of a weak little cell. So when you heat it up, your skin tissue is fine.
Skin tissue is fine. The fat cell selectively goes through apoptosis, which is natural cell death. We don't need those fat cells in our body. They can go away permanently, can't they?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. And when you
course.
kill them, they do go away permanently.
They do go away. They don't come back because fat cells, you don't just keep building them. You actually expand and shrink them. So that's a picture of a gentleman that you see. And even for men, we have so many male patients that are loving this treatment for their love handles as well as for their muffin tops and other areas.
Yeah, I'm going to end with, people ask you questions all the time. It's hard to get it all together. It is all together in your ebook.
Absolutely. So we have an ebook that we're giving away free to your viewers. They can just go to drshell.com and download a free ebook on how to get your life back with balancing hormones, and a lot of information about Vanquish because, again, remember, non-invasive, non-surgical, no downtime, lunchtime procedure, the fat cells are gone permanently.
Wow. And you can go back a couple of times?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Dr. Shell has a special offer for Great Day viewers. The first 50 callers today will receive 15% off one area of Vanquish Me or Cool Sculpting, or 20% off 2 or more areas. Call 281-313-SHELL, 281-313-SHELL. That works out to be 281-313-7435. You can also log on to drshell.com. That's Dr. Shell spelled with only 1 L. And while you're there, don't forget to download that free copy of Dr. Shell's ebook, Get Your Life Back by Balancing Hormones, and then move on to Vanquish Me. Coming up, coffee and tea are the world's most consumed beverages, but take a look at this. Just like they can stain a cup, they can also do a number on your pearly whites. After the break, we'll show you how to get a shiny new smile in a matter of minutes.